Good morning, everybody. This is Steve from Sovereign Construction Services, and I wanted to spend a minute and show you a kitchen project that we recently completed. Take a step in here. Part of this project was to update and refresh the kitchen, and as you can see as we round the corner here, our project is complete. What consisted previously is two separate rooms were in this space. On the far end where the range is, there was a small kitchen area, and there was a wall that separated this area down the middle, and then the end closest to me was kind of an eating area. So it was an eat-in kitchen. So completely gutted the space. Quite an old house. A lot of challenges as far as things not being, straight and level and what have you. But I did want to take a minute and show you the finished product. These are Wellborn Select Series cabinets. The wood species is maple. The finish on the cabinets is called caramel, which sounds delicious if you ask me. So just to tell you a couple of things that we wanted to try and correct in this kitchen is the door that you see to the right there is a door that goes out to the garage, and previously there was a very tight space in between the countertop, the cabinetry, and it just made it difficult if you were bringing groceries in from the car or if somebody was coming from the back hallway and you were trying to pass there. So one of the goals of this project was to open up that pinch point, and I think it worked out very well. It's we now have about 42 inches of space between there. We clipped off the end of the countertop. Just provides a little extra, space for either guests to pass as they go from one area to the other, or somebody coming from the garage. And then storage was another thing in here. We wanted to increase and maximize storage. So what we've done is we increased the height of the upper cabinets to a 36-inch cabinet. It certainly gives some more storage space just due to the height of the cabinets. There are a few cabinets along this wall. It's a little hard to see here, but they're increased in depth. So we increased the depth of these wall cabinets to 15 inches, primarily because down below there's some mechanical stuff that runs up behind them, but it was kind of a twofold bonus. We got a little extra cabinet space, and we were able to conceal some mechanicals, behind them. So these tall pantry cabinets are all fully loaded. Pardon the low quality video with my arm passing through it, but these all have solid wood roll-out trays, which are slow close. It's kind of a nice feature. They don't slam shut. Each of those drawers will support approximately 75 pounds, and just makes great access and lots of storage. So both of the tall cabinets in this situation have roll-out trays in them. Another thing we did, and you can pretty much do in any cabinet you want. This is just a standard base cabinet, but we've gone and we've added roll-out trays in there as well. It's just a nice feature to add for access. One other thing I'll show you over here, I guess, this is a trash can pull-out. So it has one bin for trash, another bin for recyclables, all tucks away in a nice area that is out of sight. The owners here wanted to do something a little different. We wanted to incorporate an area of maple butcher block into the counter, which I think creates a nice interrupt. We have granite countertops, and then we have this maple butcher block, which is right next to the sink, and so the idea behind that is that's a food prep area, and it is removable, so you could remove it, you could sand it, you could refinish it, you could replace it, whatever needs to be done in the future. And trying to think what else I can tell you about this project. The floor is a 16 by 32 porcelain tile. It's laid in a kind of a brick pattern with offset joints. And as we move back into the other room, we move back in this hallway space. Some of the design ideas, we were limited by existing features in the house, such as, this closet and wall area is below the stairwell that goes to the second floor, so not a lot of flexibility in moving that, as far as the structural elements of it. That is just a small under-stair storage area. And then as we come back into this space, this will now be their eating or dining area. And one of the things we did at the far end, there were 2 closets that existed. So we removed the closet wall. We extended this, we gained a little bit of space in this room. Now they have a comfortable sized room that they can use. They can put their dining room table in here. We've maximized space in the kitchen, as well as, provided an additional space for their eating area. We had a couple of pipes in the corner. You can see a little build out in the corner. We had a couple of pipes that they were not movable, so we had to enclose them and kind of discreetly conceal them in the corner there. That doorway leads out to a family room or great room in the back, and here we are heading back towards the kitchen. We'll give you one last, look at the kitchen. It's a very light, airy kitchen, lots of natural sunlight. We're very happy with the finished results, and appreciate you taking a minute to watch our video. And if you have any questions or an upcoming project that you'd like to discuss, you can always find us at www.sovereignconstructionservices.com, or our phone number is 610-639-2986. Thanks and have a great day.